Ai, cadeira. Tô em live. Tô em live. Transparência, configuração de visualização do computador, reflexo em superfícies transparente. Alto, né? Vou usar isso aqui, tem que fazer lá. Então, beleza. Do alto. Para hiperacusia. Ficar feito de localização para os sons agudos. Barulho passa. Não. Interface. Brasil, legendas. Ok. Padrão, assim. Tá. O cara parece o John Wick. História.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Eu quero, né? Em live. Mensagens principais. Pra mim não tá aparecendo mensagem não daquele ali. Peraí, deixa eu só ver aqui. Cadê essas mensagens que tá aparecendo? Vem aqui rapidinho.
I'm on it. We should go.
Already gone.
Aí, Vitor. Vitória, mano. Ô, mo, o negócio tá aqui, mo. Você me deu pra comer. Já comi. Moleque. Moleque. Bora. Não vai dar. Quem tem medo sai da sala. Eu digo. Aqui. Ai, que medo. Ah, filha da puta, eu vou jogar esse jogo não. Ah, meu Deus. Puta que... Tá maluco, velho. É o zóio. O animal pulou aqui, não sei de onde. O barulho que faz, mano, essa porcaria, velho. Tá maluco. Deixa eu correr. Eu não quero correr. Só tem esse lugar pra ir mesmo, né? Ui! Tá correndo, filha da mãe. Foi salvo. Pula minha pau. O verdinho tá tudo brilhoso. Vá pra luz. São amigos ou inimigos? Cara, deixa eu ver. Eu não vou dormir de noite, guys. Só isso que eu falo. Não vou dormir à noite. Caraca, mano, enfiou a mão no peito do cara, velho. Coração. Bad. Morreu. Olha o bico do cara. Morreu. Morreu, fudeu.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Tá no H. Tá no SSD. Por que tá demorando pra pegar?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
Demora ano pra carregar, velho. Aqui, sua localização.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Cadê? Peraí.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean?
Como assim?
Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Eles não me ouviram, né? Resumo.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Alguma testemunha do crime? Fala, pergunta.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry.
Panda, olá,
Sheriff
sou novo no
Breaker took
canal.
him back to
Ah,
town a while
aham.
ago.
Bem novinho no canal, seu safado sem vergonha. Como é que você tá? Dá play. Também tem delay, tá 15 segundos delay aí, mano. Não deu pra me tirar o delay. Vamos dar uma olhada no corpo.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh,
Desculpa aí o
sure,
delay,
that's
guys. Desculpa o
real
delay.
simple. Just through the hole in the
15
fence,
second delay mesmo.
down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Ouvido. Barton. Muito obrigado, thanks.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm
Cadê o
seeing the
meu
clues
querido?
clearly.
Bora, meu queridão, bora. Quadro de casos. Tab, quadro de casos.
The mind place.
Lugar mental.
My
Lugar
version of the
mental, minha
mind
versão
palace
técnica do
technique.
Palácio da Memória.
To sift through clues and work the
Analisar as
case.
pistas e trabalhos no caso.
Building the mind place again for each
Esse jogo
case.
quase derreteu minha
Using
placa de
each
vídeo.
field office
A minha
as
tá
a model in
64
my
graus, 100% usando,
The facts
100
are on
FPS, 100 FPS, hein? Mas também Full HD, né? Vou pra 4K, cair pra 50, porque eu não tô usando o DLL... Eu não tô usando o DLSS Frame Generator, que é gerar quadros a mais. Eu tô puro! DLSS puro. A única coisa que eu não consegui ligar é isso aqui, não sei porquê. Resolução de sombras, não deu pra alterar. E nem lá embaixo aqui o... Qualidade de remoção de ruídos, luz intermediária com traços de caminho. Não consegui ligar. Mesmo aumentando aqui, desligando, ou desligando. Daí eu desligo aqui, tira isso aqui, daí tem que tirar isso aqui pra usar isso aqui. Daí mexe tudo lá atrás, ó. Aqui eu não posso ligar, se eu ligar eu não uso aquele aqui, quer ver, ó? Aí, tá vendo? Não uso aqueles outros. É tudo no baixo. Transparência alta, aqui tá ficando alto. Eu desligo, aqui eu ligo. Aqui que eu desligo. Eu ligo alto. Daí eu ligo tudo isso aqui. Isso aqui. Alto. Ligou. Só não consegui ligar isso aqui. Mas daí isso aqui também não ligou. Mas também SSS. Ai, ficou uma merda agora. Nossa, mano, a qualidade ficou muito ruim, mano. Por que ficou ruim a qualidade? Foco no movimento. Alto. Oxi. Não fica os dois no alto. Nossa, você falou e agora eu me confundi tudo aqui, mano. Não sei. Esse aqui tava ligando, não tava, mano? Altura. Direta alto, alto. Alto. Vai ficar assim mesmo.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Eu não saiu do
Worth taking another
90
look.
graus. Aí é foda, hein? 90 graus, hein? Enter. Tô aprendendo aqui, dá umas dicas aí, qualquer coisa. F, casos, não. Mexer aqui. Aqui pra cima. Vem pra sair. Vai pra quadros. Tem alguma coisa? É só isso que aconteceu. Vítimas, as vítimas que ela já tinha, né, mano? Foi dada como apareceu em 2010, encontrada em 2012. Enterrada em uma cova rasa. Encontrada em Calder Lake em 2018, sem alguns órgãos. Predadores. Predadores? O estado do corpo não sabe com... Não bate. Com 8 anos dentro de um lago. Encontrada há 2 semanas, ferimento no peito foi considerado a causa da morte. Tatuagem no... Foi considerado a causa da morte. Tatuagem no corpo estão ilegíveis. Não dá pra ler aquilo ali? As vítimas dadas como desaparecidas em 2010, tá? E não sei. Porque 2 das vítimas tinham hematomas, algumas amarras, correias ou cintos. A mais recente morreu de trauma graves no tórax. Presente com a vítima de 2018 de confirmar das com o corpo. O inchaço do cadáver é indicado de afogamento, mas só uma vítima foi encontrada na água. Baixa aqui. Perfil do assassino. E a vítima terceira estava coberta. A vítima número 3 estava coberta de tatuagens ilegíveis. A mensagem do assassino talvez ou sua arte. Tanto por terrenos desaparecidos. 10 as vítimas apareceram. Não tem nada em comum. A vítima pode ser um esportista ou caçador. A F vem no caso. Os casos não tem nada. Sai daqui. Contra objetivos. Vá à cena do crime. Encontra o policial Norton. Alguma coisa ali também que apareceu ali. Ali. Ok. O mapa. Tá
I
saindo,
see
né?
you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Peraí, visita os lagos mensais para cuidado com a ameaça apertar. Ah, aqui.
Hey, Casey.
Hey,
You putting
Casey.
me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
Melhor que eu.
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled.
Quem matou foi ele.
I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
Ele é assassino, já
You
descobri.
know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Engraçado, Anderson. Ah, nem li. Ixi, espera aí que deu alguma coisa. Deu aqui, mano.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that.
Consegue pular. E o cara de velho, mano, perguntando se ele consegue pular. O DSS foi o melhor, eu acho, mano. É esse aqui. É que eu não sei ainda mexer nas config, mano. No Rainbow Six só deixo tudo no mínimo, velho.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Gosto de chuva.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
No,
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Nossa, as manchas escuras. Só aparece no começo essa porcaria, velho.
FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
É que eu já tô vendo o pingolim do cara, de caba.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing.
Olha, por que tá ficando esse negócio preto? Vou ver se tá errado. Granulação, essa. Tá meio bugado, mano. Sombras, depois que eu mexi na sombra, cadê? Qualidade de iluminação. Não, que filtragem de sombra.
Then, you know. Procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Ritual.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Coincidência? O que eu tenho que fazer? Investigue a cena do crime. Apertar pra sair, investiga a cena do crime. F ali. Aqui, um coração hard.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Pode ver.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Apertar tab, cara. Basta aqui, aqui é o crime.
Heart removed from chest.
Pressão removida do
Strapped
peito
by the wrists.
e amarelado pelos,
Definitely
amarrado
matches
pelos
the previous murders.
homicídios
But this time the heart and the
anteriores.
straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
Trabalhar.
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Descubra mais sobre a vítima. Descubra mais sobre o assassino, Eskin.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
Sangue na mesa.
The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Assassinos. Tipo os killers. Vou pegar aqui.
Someone left in a hurry.
Eu vou
Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer.
Estava bebendo.
They spent time here. Waiting.
Estava esperando ele. Vítima, esse aqui é da vítima. Nossa. Vem. Esse aqui ali. Aqui.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers.
Várias pessoas.
Quite the party.
Cada crime passional editado. Falar com as pessoas. Você identificou a vítima?
Any idea who the victim is?
Alguém
Oh,
lembra
I
ideia de quem é a
sure
vítima?
do.
Com certeza.
His name is
O
Nightingale.
nome dele é
He was
Nightingale.
FBI. He came to
Do
town
FBI,
about
veio pra cá em
13
3
years
anos
ago.
atrás.
I haven't heard a word about him
Ele
since.
desde então.
Until
E
now.
agora?
Nightingale.
Nightingale.
Robert Nightingale?
Robert
Oh,
Nightingale.
yes. You probably...
Essa porcaria, mano.
We knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Você conhecia a vítima?
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Vou apertar tab de novo já. Ah, tem mais pistas. Vítima. Nightingale. Robert Nightingale, visto pela última vez a 13 Bridge Fall.
Robert Nightingale,
Robert Nightingale.
ex-FBI, came to Bright
FBI.
Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Esperavam por
But
ele.
why Nightingale?
Por que o Nightingale?
He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling.
Analisar o perfil.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
Meu
Piece it
Deus, que
together.
negócio chato, hein? Tem que ir lá na mesa. Também dá pra pegar alguma coisa. Que
My
isso?
first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Primeira peça que ela pegou, não sei do que.
This mug always
Caraca,
cheers me
sempre
up.
me anima. Ai, quero saber aqui do perfil, véi.
Agent Nightingale has been
Agent Nightingale
MIA
está
for
desaparecido
13
há 13
years.
anos.
How did he end up here?
Veio por aqui.
Up from the lake that's not a lake.
Medo! Ai!
dark.
Começou, está escuro.
He was there too.
Tava lá também.
You are not allowed in the
Tem
lake
no lago
until he
até
says
ele
otherwise.
autorizar.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Siga o
Nightingale
ritual.
was
Escolher
chosen
o
as the
Nightingale
victim.
como vítima.
Why?
Por quê?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home.
Ninguém.
Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence.
Foi um
This was
ato.
a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person.
Uau.
More like a container for something.
Tá mandando apertar o quê? Eu já veio direto pra cá. E aqui, o que que tem aqui? Já vi.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Daí, o mapa. Anda muito devagar, mano. Falo. Nada aqui. Mais alguma coisa aqui? Vamos ver. Confira a margem do lago. Ah, tem que sair daqui, bora.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Relação com o Night.
Casey, let's take a look down by
Vou
the
dar
lake.
uma olhada no mapa.
Lead the way.
This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that
Daquela-
direction. From the lake.
Aquela direção.
Probably looking for shelter.
Deve ser-
Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated.
É tão complicado.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table,
Ó,
cut his heart out.
pegadas.
But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished. Tracks. Barefoot.
As descalços.
Nightingales?
Nightingales?
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Pedaço de papel aqui. Legal ou não?
A page full of
A página
text on one
totalmente
side.
preenchida de um lado.
Not a printout.
Não era impresso.
Written with a typewriter. Old school.
As antigas.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of story. Killer left a message.
Se não deixou uma mensagem. É que ele sabe.
It's for us.
É pra gente.
The text is about
Isso
us.
é sobre nós. Hã?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation.
Convite.
How could they not accept, even if they knew it would
end
end
up
up
hurting them? Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is... Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Fica, velho. Tentando apertar o que ali? O que tá amarelo ali embaixo? As luzes. Os raios solares. Olha! Ray Tracing. Ray Tracing. Mandando voltar aqui no corpo do indivíduo. Mandando apertar Tab. Deixa eu chegar no corpo primeiro.
You made it back.
Ele
Good.
é, que ótimo.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh?
Eu disse.
Just like I said.
Tá mandando apertar aqui, vai. Bora, vamos ver. Aqui tem mais casas. Tem as pegadas na árvore. É, a trilha esfriou. Então, eu não sei por quê.
I think he came from the lake,
Mais alguma... Ixi, já tem mais
but his
coisa.
tracks make no sense.
Pega esse papel, coloca lá. Nossa, chegou já na toda a parede aqui. Tá faltando mais pistas. Vamos ver ali. Aqui é a vítima. Aqui, bora. Coisa ali. Página do manuscrito tá aqui agora. Tava, né? Tava. É isso aqui mesmo. Aqui, ó, a página.
We found a page in the woods.
Outra uma página na floresta.
about these
Uma
events.
história sobre.
What is
Sei lá o
Nightingale's
quê.
role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Perto do peito. Dentro do peito. Dentro.
The awful truth.
Terrível verdade.
You must dig it out.
Precisava desenhar
Something was put inside him,
algo dentro.
in his chest. I must find out what.
Descobri.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the
Examinar o
body.
corpo direto.
See what I can find inside.
Agora vai lá examinar o corpo. Bora.
Casey,
Casey.
I think something's been put inside
Easy.
Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Obrigado pela chave. Chave de atalho. Bora pro atalho.
Thanks.
Thanks. Thanks very much. Leve o carro
Let's
de
get the
volta a
car,
Bright
drive to
Falls.
Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right?
Na lanchonete,
I
né?
could use a cup of coffee.
Cafezinho cairia
Let's try
bem.
that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Vamos tentar o atalho. Good. Bora.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Fazendo uma caminhada. Agora está sendo cruel, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Tema de horário.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed.
Tem que pagar as dívidas.
Tripod. Tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera?
É de câmera.
To record a
Pra gravar um filme.
film?
Hã? Não fiz. Pra onde agora? Você sabe pra onde vai, ô Case? Pra onde? Pra cá mesmo? Pra cá. Bora, bora!
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that
Halloween que dá
manuscript page
medo
out of
pra
my head.
calica, velho! Olha como Unicórnio forma. Trabalho até aqui. A técnica, esses palpites.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
I'll pop her. I'll pop her anyway. I'll pop her anyway.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Os reflexos,
Shouldn't keep the sheriff
transparência
and
da
our
água,
witnesses
ó.
waiting.
Ó, reflexo, ó.
Hi.
Tá andando olhando pro reflexo. Só porque tem Ray Tracing. Vai, fiote, vou ajudar você.
See you around.
Sei lá quem.
Oh dear. Cute.
Let me guess. The
Deixa eu adivinhar,
FBI.
FBI.
Welcome to Bright Falls.
Bem-vindo ao Bright
It's
Falls.
nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Trouxe café pra
Oh,
você.
it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
Tô bem de
You
café.
know, I wouldn't say no to
Eu não
another.
recusaria outro.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
Nós somos a
This
gente
is Agent
Anderson
Alex
e a
Casey.
gente Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker.
Tim
And
Break.
let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Disseram que haviam
Your deputies
testemunhas.
said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Culver Lake was fast off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
Oi, senhor.
You remind me of a dream I had.
Pega aí os bichos, os buguinho. Não pega nenhum buguinho aí, nenhum buguinho. Caraca, velho, nenhum buguinho. Mais um mapa. Eu estou H. Atenção. O que? Hã? Meu Deus. Vou apertar aqui. Interroga as testemunhas na lanchonete. Tá, beleza. Tá.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Não abre, cara. Nada. E abrido. Opa, que medo. Um espelho que não reflete minha cara. Não dá pra passar a mão no sabonetinho.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Ok. Por que estavam em Caldon Lake ou podem me contar o que viram? Podem me contar em que
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked
Cara
dude came out
pelado
of the
saiu do
lake,
lago.
and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Eles acham que era uma seita. Tá vendo?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
The mask,
they were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Só isso. Tá mandando apertar tab e ver perfil. Tá, a seita da árvore. A seita da árvore.
What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Algum lugar?
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Prova.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could might prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Saga!
God, Saga.
Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Delegacia, let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
A sala de necropsia dos...
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket.
They locked up an innocent man.
You're ready to take my money.
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
E... Eu tenho contado cada um. Elevado. Perdi. Quê? Um dia desses vou te pegar no far. Gente, pelo visto tem bastante tempo de sobra. Caralho, velho. Peguei. Olha o reflexo do cara. Bem
No
cagado.
speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Coisa pra ver que da hora, ó. E não assistente qual para ver. Não Rapaz. Mais um mapinha, não sei de onde que é.
Have a nice day.
Quer uma aguinha? aqui? Nada. Nada.
Agent?
Pode vasculhar tudo, mano.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. It only had a tour guide, also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear.
Que porra é essa, beer?
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a
Ô,
lifetime.
Primo TV, salve, tiozão, salve, meu querido. Primo TV. É live no YouTube. Sim, eu tô fazendo agora. Vou tentar aos pouquinhos pro YouTube, meu querido. Desculpa aí, não vi, eu tava aqui entretido aqui. 15 segundos delay também a live. Deu pra me tirar o delay, mano. Fazer a live. Esse. Um pouco de gameplay, Alan Wake.
We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner.
Já jogou Alan Wake 2? Já joguei tudo, mano. Eu estou vendo aqui mais ou menos como é que é. Tem nada aqui pra pegar? Nada. Estão ali, né? Deixa eu vir aqui? Já. Ah, não. Tá. Isso aí aqui mesmo.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about more. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Aquilo ali é uma chave, mano, o negócio da seita. Mais bateria. É ruim aqui no DLC. Tá ótimo. Ó a musiquinha de terror. Fiquei com medo, mano.
It doesn't budge.
Trancou ali, ó.
Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How did they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text.
Parecem palavras.
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha.
Ah.
They did leave something inside his chest.
Mesmo algo dentro do peito. Mandando examinar o corpo só do Night Rider. Eu não tô conseguindo examinar mais, então tem que ir lá mesmo. Sabe fazer o que aqui, meu queridão? Vou apertar o E, o que é isso aqui? Que negócio que eu assisti?
Oh dear, I am a tourist.
Tudo de novo não.
And it
Ó, o
appears
Primo
that I'm lost
TV,
in the
demorou,
woods.
vou deixar a live rolando
Only had a
aqui.
tour
Depois eu
guide,
volto. Valeu,
also.
meu querido.
It's bear season.
Eu já tô parando já, 1h e pouca, mano. E gameplay é muito chato ficar gameplay. É que eu já li tudo, não vou assistir tudo de novo não, mano. Aqui mesmo, o que eu tenho que fazer aqui, velho? Tem que parar o objetivo. F casos. Tá indo. É o mapa.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can
Hora de
tell
ver o
us.
corpo da Night. Ah, tá. Causa da morte, peito aberto, algo. Por que não tá indo aqui, velho? Ah. Uau. Uma tatuagem, borrada para ler. Muito borrada para ler.
That's not right. Chest wound is cause of death. But the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Deixaram isso aqui.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable.
Deixa vulneráveis.
Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Matando.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
My God.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon.
Tem arma.
The
Aí
page
disso vai
said to
entrar
get
na
into the
luz.
light.
Get
que dá meio da porra.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it.
Nossa, eu errei a cabeça do cara. Ui, que medo da porra! Moleque! Tá maluco? Ele desapareceu. Desapareceu, velho. Fim do capítulo 1.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Fomos acatados por homem morto?
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with us?
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. Must be locked from the other side.
Morto, todo morto. Nada mais pra ver aqui nesse negócio, velho.
It's not opening. A dead man turned into a monster.
Que virou monstro.
Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Então só pra segui-lo.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the
Ah,
bodies?
bom, guys, parando por aqui.
Sheriff
Obrigado
Breaker
quem assistiu aí.
disappeared.
Segue lá no
Nightingale
YouTube
turned
aí.
into some sort
Live
of a
na Twitch
monster, and
também.
there are offices
Valeu, meu querido.
down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Só sair daqui. Vamos pra lá pra ter onde, né?
They're a fine pair.
Take it easy.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Na cidade parece que é doido, mano. Ah, valeu, guys.